the richest CEOs in 2021. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hirav Shah says it's no secret that CEOs make a lot of money, or especially those with the biggest companies. They've climbed the company ladder to get the fancy office and dedicated parking spot, or in some cases, their parents have handed the position over to them. You can say that being a CEO has its perks, which of course is quite an understatement. We're well aware of the famous titans who have been at the top of the chains for what seems like a decade, from the likes of Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg to Tesla's Elon Musk. But as technology keeps growing and evolving, so too are the bank balances. Persistence and hard work are essential ingredients that make a successful entrepreneur. To be the CEO, it takes a certain level of charisma and an instinct to lead your company and team towards success. Without further ado, here are top 10 highest paid CEOs making their mark in the world, according to business strategist and business consultant Hirav Shah. Number 10. Michael Dell. Michael Dell founded what is now one of the biggest IT companies in the world at the young age of 19 when he began manufacturing and selling IT infrastructures. He would take existing products and make them 10 times faster, efficient, and user-friendly, making up to $80,000 a month from the comfort of his dorm room. In 1988, the business went public, and by 1992, Dell was established as the youngest CEO of a Fortune 500 company. In 2016, Dell acquired computer storage giant EMC in what is reported the highest value tech acquisition in history at $67 billion. Number 9. Sheldon Adelson. Growing up in a low-income household, Sheldon Adelson's first business endeavor was at the early age of 12, after purchasing a license to sell newspapers in his hometown of Boston, Massachusetts. Adelson is known as a serial entrepreneur, having created nearly 50 different businesses over the course of his career, which includes starting a candy vending machine business, selling products for frozen windshields, and creating a charter tourist business. After purchasing the Sands Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas in 1988, the business mogul gradually built a thriving hotel and casino empire, with resorts across the US and Asia. Number 8. Charles Koch. Charles Koch is the chairman of the board and CEO of Koch Industries, a position he has held into since 1967. The success of the business is largely due to Koch's interest and commitment to scientific and social progression. For over 50 years, Koch has supported academic and public policy research, with a special focus on developing voluntary research. He raised funds for a number of think tanks, including the Libertarian Cato Institute, the Heritage Foundation, and the American Enterprise Institute. Number 7. Larry Page. The brains behind the largest search engine in the world, Larry Page is not known for his masterpiece that is Google, but also for providing one of the world's best working environments. He has garnered a 100% approval rating on Glassdoor as the CEO of Alphabet, Google's parent company. Number 6. Michael Bloomberg. Bloomberg is the co-founder, CEO, and the owner of Bloomberg LP, a financial information and media company. The media mogul worked for Salomon Brothers, a former investment bank in New York, and eventually managed to make a partner before being fired after 15 years of service. Unfazed by his career setback, he co-founded Innovative Market Systems, later renamed Bloomberg LP. In 2001, Bloomberg pursued a political career and was elected New York City mayor, a stint that lasted for 12 years. Despite his busy and diverse career, Bloomberg is also a major philanthropist, having donated over $8 billion to various causes, including gun control and climate change awareness. Number 5. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg started his blossoming career in his dorm room at Harvard University at the age of 19, creating what's known now as the biggest social media platform, Facebook. Facebook now has over 2 billion users and is fast evolving, making a real impact on the world. He went on to buy Instagram, which boasts over 1 billion active users, as well as WhatsApp, which has over 1.5 billion monthly users. Number 4. Carlos Slim Helú. Carlos Slim Helú is an entrepreneur of many talents. After studying civil engineering at university, he went on to become a stock trader in Mexico City before opening his own brokerage firm. At the same time, he laid the groundwork for his global conglomerate, Grupo Carso. From there on, he began building his business empire by branching out to different industries, acquiring struggling firms, and buying shares and stakes, including 17% of the New York Times. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault oversees over 70 luxury brands, including Louis Vuitton, Sephora, and Dior. Under his leadership, the luxury group has become the world's largest maker of luxury items, reporting record sales and profits in 2018. Arnault studied engineering at the distinguished École Polytechnique and went on to work in his father's construction company before becoming CEO of Financière Agachi, a luxury goods holding company. Shortly after, he created LVMH. Ever since, the company has acquired numerous notable brands and built a distinct empire. Arnault's interest in the arts has established his company as a major patron of the arts in France, having contributed several grants and fighting to support aspiring artists. Number 2. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett sits as the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a multinational conglomerate holding company. Over the years, Buffett's company has acquired numerous companies and has substantial minority stock holdings in the industry giants such as Coca-Cola, American Express, and IBM. His famous nickname, the Oracle of Omaha, is a salute to his prosperous career, and he's considered one of the greatest investors of all time. However, Buffett is not only a renowned entrepreneur, but also a notorious philanthropist, as well as the co-founder of Giving Pledge, a campaign that encourages the world's billionaires to donate most of their wealth to philanthropic causes. Number 1. Jeff Bezos. The richest man in history, Jeff Bezos began his journey by selling books online from his garage in Seattle. Since then, he went on to establish one of the top online retailers in the world, Amazon.com. He also dabbles in many other ventures, including his aerospace company Blue Origin and the Washington Post, which he purchased in 2013. Bezos is big on philanthropy and giving back to the community too. In 2012, he donated $2.5 million to defend same-sex marriage in Washington. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.